Welcome. We'll give it just a couple minutes before I start talking to get a couple people joining us. Not sure how that works. Okay. Put it on do not disturb, but I still got a phone call. Let's see. Okay. Uh-oh, you guys don't go under there. Great. We've got lots going on down here. I was wondering where everything was. It's all flown off my table. That's where the L is. There we go. Let's pick this up. And hi, buddy. Let me. Oop. Want to get. Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. One of you guys got the. Okay, we're gonna put those on there. Okay, so we're going to. Whoops. Watch out. We are going to brush out. This is Puddles. His new name is Hutch. He's going to his new home next Tuesday. He's going to be living in Georgia. Huh, buddy. Just had the scissors. I'm going to just trim his bangs a little bit because they're looking a little bit cray-cray. Hopefully this will make it so he can see a little bit better. Okay, buddy. Let's get this hair it's like doing its own thing right there. Let's see if we can't. Yeah, that's good. And you've got, I'm just going to cut the very top here because it's just a little bit too tall right on the top. So we're going to just give you a little bit of a flat top here. And so I'm just pulling it all up to the middle, and then I'm just cutting the very top just to have it just straight across so that it's not rounded. I mean, it'll be a little bit rounded, but there you go, buddy. Let's just shorten up between your eyes. There we go. Oh, close your mouth. Just gonna get that right there. And then you got all these pretty. You're a pretty boy. Yes, you are. Let's get this side. We're just gonna trim up between his eyes a little bit. He's got a nice thick coat. So just trying to figure out what's going on with this. I feel like it's a little wild. It's a little wild. Yes, it is. See, does that help? Yeah. I'm not sure what this top of your head's doing, but we're not going to cut it anymore. No, we're not. Otherwise, you're going to end up with a short haircut. Because every time you move his face just the wrong way. I'm just thinning out between his nose just a little bit. Let's see. Want to show him? Show him what we're doing? See that? That looks good. I'm just gonna, there we go. Take off any like really bad wispies over here. Just to straighten it out just a little bit. Let that do that. Let's check out your ears. I think it's been 2 weeks since I did him last. And I just brushed him out and did a cleanup cut. So what I'm doing today because he's leaving next week, is just doing kind of the main cleanup. And then right before he leaves, I'll brush him out. And he's got some hair right there. To me, it's just amazing how fast their hair grows. Because I feel like I literally just did this cut. It just feels like it was just yesterday. There you go. Now let me just get the tips of your ears. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Good. Just going to round it just a little bit. See that? We can round the front just a little too. I'm just going to get under the hair a little teeny bit. Good job, buddy. Okay, let me get this. Let me get this here. Uh-oh, nope. That's my glasses. Good job, guys. You can go outside if you want. Yes, you can. I feel like that just kind of looks funny. So I'm just going to trim that a little bit more. I hope I'm not ruining your hair right now. And they have different curl patterns. The hair dries just a little bit different depending on the curl. And I like to make their face open. But his is very curly right here. Okay. I think that's going to be good, buddy. Yeah, we need to wash your chin hair. It smells like he's been drinking from a liquor. Hi, the Big Z and Erica. How are you guys doing? Welcome. We are just doing a quick brush out on this puppy. Hopefully quick. I just brushed him out 2 weeks ago. And he didn't have any mats then. But he does have something in his... He's stepped in something, of course. There we go. Let's get that off. Can I see? What are you doing? Can I have this leg? Yeah, there we go. What? You didn't like that? You're talking? So with the puppies, their coats, I use it's a soft bristle and it's got like a shorter bristle. It's by, oh gosh, it's on my store page on my website. I'm trying to think what the name of it. Top Paws, maybe? It's got these little paws on it. It's black and red. And they also have a really good one for brushing out mats. It's a hard bristle and it's a lot longer bristle so it can kind of cut through the mats a little bit better. This, because he doesn't really have any mats and his coat is, like I can show you. I'm going to part it right here. I'm getting clear down to the skin. And how you can check about no mats is you just comb through it. That was just because the direction of the hair was parted. And then this, I just want to check this down here where he had something in his hair. It stepped on something. Most likely, we're talking about a puppy here. They don't mind where they walk, really. Oh yeah, we'll cut the bottom of your feet again too. That way they'll be nice and fresh when you go home. Where are you guys watching from? Let's just get this one. It's got the coolest chocolate coat. The colors are so fun. They are light chocolate, dark chocolate, and it's starting to turn some like a blonde. This is kind of an auburn. So pretty, all the colors in your coat. Yeah. Let me do the back. Just do this side. Just do the front. Yippers. We're just going to give him a bath. I don't think we gave... Yeah, we did give you a bath last time, but I don't normally do it. But he got into some... He stepped in poop, which that happens. But also his mustache or his beard smells like mildewy. So I'm going to wash that and wash his feet. And then I'll give him a fresh, full bath the day he gets picked up next Tuesday. But this just makes that day just a lot quicker, I'll just do a quick brush through. And he has no mats. He hasn't started losing his puppy coat yet. I'm trying to see. Some of this was cut hair from the table. Um, but he doesn't even have any hair really coming out in this brush. This is cut hair that I was just, I don't know why I used my brush to sweep the table with it. But I did. Okay, so let's get the inside of this leg and get the front. Good job, buddy. Yeah. Let me get this side. Let me get this side. Okay. So I got all the legs. So now we're just going to start on the bum. I just like to work my way forward. So I start kind of at the bottom or the back of the coat and then work my way forward. I don't know if you can see. I'm pulling part of the hair up and I just grab it as I go. As it, when the hair gets longer, if it's thicker, you can tell he's been playing with his litter mates. He's got no mats, just some little tangles, but not mats. The little tangles, though, might be starting to come because it does look like he's just starting to lose his puppy coat. The last time I brushed him, I didn't get any hair in my brush, if I remember correctly. It's him and his brother. But this time, the little tangles would be what would be considered the beginning of him losing. The Australians call it molting. They basically lose or shed their entire coat and grow in an adult coat. So looks like the adult coat has just a little bit more wave to it too. You can see right at the roots. I don't know if you guys can see. I wonder if I should move this a little closer. Let's see if I can. Oh, are you gonna? That's almost too close now, I'm wondering. Here we go. I was just gonna show you guys. You could see right at the root there's like a wave. That's just showing there's just a slight change in the texture of the coat. So now he's going to start losing his puppy coat, which is this kind of fluff on the outside. It's real soft. And I'll start seeing the hair in the brush. Now, this is the time. I was talking about this last time. This is the time you can kind of see. I didn't get any of that last time when I brushed him. This is the time that it's important to keep him brushed regularly. So what I recommend when you only have one at home is that you just take the brush through him once a day. Literally start to finish, it takes me about 4 minutes. I'm doing it a little slower today just because I'm talking to you guys. But you just brush through the tangles so there's no mat. And you test it always with a comb. So I just did right here. So you just put the comb to the skin. You can feel it go through the coat all the way to the skin. And where he was tangled up here, I can feel the comb just getting like the last remnants of the tangle. And you could see maybe a little bit of hair. I don't know if you could see that. Whoop! Just a little bit. So that is telling me, because he didn't have this at all when I was brushing him out 2 weeks ago, that he is starting to molt, starting to lose his puppy coat and get his adult coat. So it's just really good. Now at this point, just to keep him brushed out. And if you do it every day, you're not going to have a huge chore in your hand, because as you're brushing the tangles out, the tangles will turn into mats. And the mats are a lot harder to brush out. And what happens is when people don't take care of their dogs, they go to the groomers and the groomer puts a brush in it or a comb in it and is like, I can't even get the brush through it because the mats are so bad. Also, you want to avoid just brushing the top surface like this and not making sure that, I'll part it for you, that you're getting to the skin like that. So that you can see, I've been doing this for 20 years, so I can feel the comb hitting the skin, and you'll want to make sure that you can also really and truly, if there's a mat or a tangle, the comb gets stopped. Yeah, it's getting just a little bit more. Um, and sometimes then you have to go back to, I'm just finishing his head now, back to the slicker brush to get that section brushed a little bit better. It'll get any small mats and harder tangles. And that way then, ooh, your mouth smells like mildew mold, like that liquor. They end up getting it on their chin a little bit. It seems like he was just out there just drinking away, having a good old time. Were you playing in it? You have a lot of water. That makes me think maybe you were playing in it. Maybe playing in it? Huh? Now his mustache feels a little, probably because it gets wet from the slicker. I mean, from the from the liquor. Okay, let's go ahead and move this back now. Let's just move this back a little bit so we can see a little bit better. Okay, we're just finishing up his head, all done. I'm gonna go ahead and take a comb to his mustache because it did feel like it was catching. So I usually take the one that has the wider teeth first. And once I can brush through really easily with that, I'll take the finer tooth side and do that. And so you can see it's just getting the hair that has fallen out, but it's stuck in the tangles. And this is what people need to realize when they're grooming these dogs. They can't just do a surface brush. You've got to get to the skin. It's called line brushing or line combing. You take the brush and you kind of do it in lines, and then you test that section with the comb to the skin. And that is how you avoid having a groomer shave your dog down. But if there's mats and they're to the skin or close to the skin, they might be able to shave them longer, but they're still probably going to shave them. Most groomers, unless you're paying for them to brush out the tangles and the mats, they don't. They just shave them down. So the other thing is if you don't brush them out thoroughly, so there's no mats, before you bathe them, it depends on the mat, but the mat could get rock hard, then it's impossible to brush them out. So that's why you just want to make sure that they stay brushed if they're going to go into water on a regular basis. Or there's a little lip right there I was going to get rid of. Yep. Okay, let's get this side. Did we do this side? No. No, we didn't. Can you sit for me? Good sit. Let's see. Let's just feel the whole. I'm not taking much off because I did just trim his ears a couple weeks ago also. Usually it's like a once a month thing. But since he's leaving on Tuesday, I want him to be nice and fresh. Let's get this right here. So it's not. Okay. Just going to peek out and look at my other puppies. Oh, good. They're being good. Because when I'm busy, it's like toddlers. They get very... Okay, buddy, now we're going to just do your back end here. It's pretty clean because I just did it, but I'm just going to go ahead and take my scissors. Just trim it a little bit more. Just keeps the hair from poop from getting stuck in the hair. There we go. Called a sanitary cut. I already brushed back here and that feels good. Got your tail. Woo! You saying hi to Sugar? Hi, Sugar. Hi, baby. Sugar, come here. You want to say hi? Sugar. Come here. Nope. She's like, I'm going outside. She is going to have puppies in a couple weeks. Okay. What are we doing here? I might go ahead and shave a little bit of his tummy in front of his member because that can get stinky dirty. So if we kind of keep it cleaned up there. You don't get the same. And I don't want to. Oop, oop. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Good boy. Oh, we almost got you. Did we get it? I'll show you. Okay. So I just cut. There's like a little bit of hair right here above his little member there, and we just trim that up. Let's make sure this is. I know. Let's make sure that's brushed. We don't want you to have any knots underneath there. That wouldn't feel good. Oh, you have got such smooth, fine coat right now. So this is what I got. But last time I didn't get any. So he is starting to lose his puppy coat. And you wouldn't see the hair anywhere drop. They don't drop it like a lab does. It stays attached. That's why there's little tangles. That's why it's so important to brush out. And I think that's all we're going to do today. Hold on. I'm going to go give him a bath. And then I've got to do some other computer work. So it was good to see you guys. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments. If you like my content or like what you're seeing, if you don't mind, share it with somebody. But definitely like it, because that helps the analytics, I guess. Okay, I'm going to do a quick foot one. We're going to go ahead and do this. I thought I was done, but I'm not quite. Oop, oop, oop. And I do want... What you doing? He's a mover. You're being a mover. Last time you didn't do this. He was so good last time. He didn't sit. He stood so still. Okay, we're going to hold still. I might have to put you... No. Hey. No. I might have to put you in the sling. You didn't do this last time. No, you didn't. You did not. Oh, you silly boy. Oh, you're a silly boy. Let me see this leg. Let me see. Good boy. Let me see. I don't want to get you. Put your foot. Put your... Stop. Stop. No. Well, this is new behavior. They get to this age, and I tell you, the hormones kick in a little. He's 6 months old. And they do behave a little differently. I think he'd rather get lovin's than get groomed. But this is a lovin's time too, isn't it, buddy? Let me see your back leg. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to take off some of that. No, we're not going to do that. Here. I'm going to put this one on you too. That way, you can't turn the same. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yes, so we're going to... No. Hold still. Hey. No, no. Hold still. No, no. Hold still. Okay. Let's put your leg in. See what we're going to have to do differently. Hi, Dixon. Okay. Whatever. I don't possibly see how somebody grooming a dog gently is animal abuse. I think that's just crazy. Yeah. If you guys don't have anything nice to say, your comments are going to get deleted. So I don't even know why you're watching. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Let me see this side. Good boy. Just gonna get this. Let me get this longer hair that's right there. In the middle. Good boy. Yeah. Very good. Okay, let's see this. Yay! Yay! Okay. Let's check your nails. I just picked up the nail clipper. There it is. And I think I used the smaller one on you guys. Let me see. Just a little bit, because we just did them a couple weeks ago. Oh, such a good boy. Such a good boy. Oh, I know. He's talking. Oh, you want to smell it? You want to see it? You better not bite me. You've never done this before. You're cracking me up. Let's just take a teensy bit off this. Stop. Good boy. Good boy. Okay. Get the inside one. Good boy. What you guys doing? Puppy. Good. Very good, buddy. You're the good boy. You're the good boy. You're being so good. I'm so proud of you. And so I always, when I cut up and down so that the nail kind of gets pinched side to the middle instead of going up and down where it kind of crushes the nail a little bit when it's cutting it. So they seem to, I think he's going to need his back feet done. Let's just take a peek. Let's take a peek, see. Nope, they look good. The back ones usually don't get as long as the front as they get older. Now, when they're little, they do. But the older they get, they just don't seem to grow quite as fast as the front nails. I'm not sure why that is, but that's what we have found. Okay, are we all done? Are we all done? Ready to go get a bath? Thank you guys for joining me. Have a great day. Oh, this is a new phone and it has a different place to hit to turn it off. There it is.